Hello and welcome to Sports Review on iBrandTV. It's a brand new day, an exciting one at that. A day that promises to be exciting and a day that we get to talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. On today's show, we are going to be talking about Manchester United. I know you want to talk about that one. Yes, we'll be dwelling on that one for a minute. And of course, the games that went on in the English Premier League on Tuesday night. And then we'll also spend a minute to talk about the Olympics, the Tokyo Olympics. There's a likelihood of it being postponed once again or even possibly to be cancelled. We'll talk about it right here on Sports Review today. We'll also talk about the games that are going down in the Nigeria Professional Football League on March Day 4. And of course, the one between Rivers United and Bluefontaine Celtic in the CAF Confederation Cup second leg. Don't go anywhere. When we get back from this break, we'll dive right into all of the stories right here on Sports Review. I'll be your host on today's show. My name is Judechi Chidezie. Welcome back. This is still Sports Review on iBrandTV. Now let's start off the show talking about the Tokyo 2020, or perhaps you could now call it 2021 Olympics. Yes, that one. There's the likelihood of it being postponed once again. But Tokyo Olympics chairman, his name is Yoshiro Mori. He's saying that there's no point in postponing the Olympics, that the Olympics, in his own words, he's saying it's absolutely impossible for it to be postponed once again, that it's going to continue as planned. But the issue right now, the issue on ground, members of the Japanese nation, they are saying they are not ready to host the rest of the world in this pandemic period, that they are not sure they want the world to be coming to Japan. Polls have been held, lots and lots of things. And it's looking like the population, many of them are saying they would rather prefer that the Olympics be cancelled than go on as planned. But Yoshiro Mori, like I told you, who also is the former Prime Minister of Japan, he's saying that they can't come this long way and call it quits right now, that it's absolutely impossible for the Olympics to be cancelled. The Olympics, you already know, is expected to have about 15,000 Olympians and Paralympians, expected to host about 208 nations from around the world. And of course, 339 events are expected to go down, and about 500,000 people were expected at the Japanese nation. But right now, the big question is if the Olympics would continue, if plans for it would continue, or if the games would be cancelled altogether. We really don't know. They have at least from now till March to decide that one, if the Olympics would go on or not. They have at least from now till March to decide that one. They have at least from now till the time for the torch relay that would be involving around 110,000 runners. They have between now till that period to decide if the Olympics will continue or not. Now let's move on from the Olympics and move to England. Yes, talk about the English Premier League. Games went down on Tuesday night. Actually, exciting games. Manchester United doing it in style. They are now top of the Premier League table. Yes, and who else to score in the Manchester United victory over Burnley than the one, the only, the wonderful Paul Pogba, La Pioche, many love to call him. Yes, Manchester United, they did it over Burnley in the Premier League, and they are top of the Premier League table for the first time since 2012-2013 season, when Alex Ferguson was still in charge. Manchester United finally sitting pretty at the top. But are they really sitting pretty at the top? Because of course they have Liverpool to play on Sunday. For now, they sit pretty at the top of the table. Let's take a look at that table quickly and how it's looking for Manchester United right now. The seat at the top of the table say 36 points, a chance to go ahead on Sunday if they play. When they play Liverpool, they travel down to Liverpool. They've been doing so well on the road so far. 15 wins so far, 15 games played so far, and winning 12 of those ones. The last time they lost was against Liverpool last year. And now it's Liverpool again. Liverpool are second, Manchester United first, 3 points away from them. Sunday is the big one we all have our eye on. And many Manchester United players are already talking tough. Pogba is saying that the game on Sunday is a do or die for them. Well, it's definitely a do or die. Well, it was not the only game that went down on Tuesday night. But another game that went down was the one between Wolves and Everton. Nigeria's wonderful Alex Iwobi was on the score sheet for Everton as they did it in style over Wolverhampton Wanderers. That one ended 2-1 in favor of Everton. Another game that went down on Tuesday night was the one between Sheffield United and Newcastle United. Sheffield United finally, we've been waiting for it. I tell you, I loved Sheffield so much last season, and it was sad. It was breaking my heart to see that they had not gotten any win so far this season. Well, finally, the win has finally come. Yes, they got one over Newcastle United on Tuesday night. Those are the games that went down in the Premier League on Tuesday. Some other games are going down on Wednesday, and it would be Manchester City and Brighton, Spurs and Fulham, and then later on Thursday, Arsenal would be taking on Crystal Palace. But definitely, I know we cannot wait for the one that will be going down later on Sunday between Manchester United and Liverpool. Manchester United fans will be hoping to see that they cement their place at the top of the Premier League. Let's go on a quick break right now, pay some bills. When we come back from it, we'll talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League, and of course, Rivers United are in the news for a very particular reason.
You go enter market, just make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do na make you go for the up, open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, come make your food yum.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63 974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga fresh palm fruit extract.
Welcome back. This is still Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. Here we talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports, and what could be trending more than that one that involves Rivers United. Yes, let's talk about Rivers United and their game that was expected to go down on January the 6th. The CAF Confederation Cup game that was expected to go down against Bloemfontein Celtic. There's an update on that one. Yes, the NFF on Tuesday, they reviewed that the game that was expected to go down on January 6th, like I earlier said, is now slated for January the 22nd, the weekend of January the 22nd to January the 24th. Yes, Bloemfontein Celtic, when they came to Nigeria earlier in January, they complained that the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, the NCDC, they could not abide by the guidelines of the NCDC that they were expected to quarantine for about a week. And Bloemfontein Celtic, they complained that was too long, considering the fact that they had a return leg to play against Rivers United. Remember, Rivers United defeated Bloemfontein Celtic right there in South Africa in the first leg. That one ended 2-0 in favor of the Nigerian side. Now the second leg finally is expected to hold later in January, and it's going to be going down right there in Benin Republic, no longer in Nigeria, since the South African team cannot keep to the guidelines of the NCDC. It's going down in Benin Republic, and it will be holding at the Stade de la Mette in Benin Republic. That's where that one is going to be holding. But the twist to this one is the fact that Rivers United, if they make it through to the next round of the competition, would be facing Enyimba. Yes, what it means for Nigeria. Remember, Enyimba dropped from the CAF Champions League down to the CAF Confederation Cup. They got knocked out of the Champions League last week. Now they are taking part in the Confederation Cup. And as it stands for Nigeria right now, it means if Rivers United defeats Bloemfontein Celtic, they would be facing Enyimba. So Nigeria that can definitely not have two teams in the group stages of the CAF Champions League. It has to be one of the lot, either Enyimba or Rivers United. That's if Rivers United completes the run over Bloemfontein Celtic this week. Well, hopefully it's first thing first. Rivers United defeat Bloemfontein Celtic. Then we'll talk about the possibility of Rivers United versus Enyimba. Now let's move on from that one and talk about another thing that will be involving Enyimba. It is the Nigeria Professional Football League match day 4 games are expected to go down on Wednesday, and I can tell you the biggest game of it all has got to be the one between Heartland FC of Owerri and, of course, Eyimba International of Aba. The Oriental Derby is expected to go down as the match day 4 games go down across the country today, Wednesday, the 13th of January. Yes, let me run you through. Let's run through together rather than I run you through alone. Let's run through together the games that will be going down in the Nigeria Professional Football League on Wednesday. Yeah, lots and lots of exciting games. The first one of them would be the one between Adamawa United and Nasarawa United. Nasarawa, the last time out, they drew at home against Kano Pillars, and right now they travel down to Adamawa United, hoping that they can this time around get a win in that one. Kano Pillars, the other game that will be going down, they will be welcoming Plateau United, the former league champions. Yes, this one is a game of former league champions. And then the big one of the day has to be the one between Heartland FC of Owerri and, of course, Eyimba right now. Heartland, so far so good, have lost all 3 of their last games, sitting comfortably at the depth of the Premier League of the Professional Football League. They are 20th right now without a win so far. But can the Oriental Derby be their first win of the season? The last time they visited Eyimba, they won Eyimba right there in Aba. This time around, it's going down at the magnificent Dan Ayam Stadium, the refurbished Dan Ayam Stadium right there in Owerri. Can they record a win, their first of the season? The other games, of course, would be between the league leaders right now, Rivers United, who have so far so good won all 3 of their last games. They traveled down to face Wiki Tourists at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium. The other game would be between Kwara United and Akwa United, that one going down right there in Ilorin. And of course, Abia Warriors, another side who are hoping to grab their first win of the season. They are also in the relegation zone, just like Heartland. They welcome Jigawa Golden Stars, that one going down right there in Aba. Of course, another derby game would be the one between Rangers International of Enugu and, of course, FC Ifeanyiuba, who ply their trade right there in Nnewi. Another southeastern game that is going on, another southeastern derby that is going down today in the Professional Football League. In Uyo, it would be Dakada FC and, of course, MFM FC of Lagos. 2 wonderful sides, 2 young club sides who face off today at the Uyo Stadium. And then Sunshine Stars will be welcoming Lobi Stars of Makurdi, and of course the Wolves of Warri welcoming Katsina United right there to Warri in Delta State. Yeah, Warri was taking on Katsina United, the final game of the day. That's how it's going to be looking all across Nigeria on Wednesday as the games of the match day 4 of the Professional Football League goes down all across the country. This is where we'll call it a wrap on today's edition of the show. It always promises to be exciting right here on Sports Review, but we're out of topics to discuss for now. But we'll still be back some other time to talk some more sports, because sports, the issues of sports always continues every day. There's always something new to talk about. Yes, we'll be back to talk some more, because he that fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Until next time I come your way, ensure you stay safe. Ensure you protect yourself, because COVID-19 is real. Yes, it still exists. Ensure you protect yourself out there. My name is Jidechi Chideze. Until next time we come your way again, have a pleasant day ahead.